Paul Newman, born Paul Leonard Newman on January 26, 1925, in Shaker Heights, Ohio, became an enduring symbol of talent, charisma, and humanitarian dedication. Raised in a middle-class family with Jewish and Catholic roots, Newman displayed an early passion for performance, often participating in school plays. His formative years coincided with World War II, where he served as a radio operator and turret gunner in the Pacific, a period that instilled discipline, resilience, and humility. From this foundation, Newman embarked on a remarkable journey, blending artistry, competitive spirit, and philanthropy into a life that would leave an indelible mark on Hollywood and beyond. Early life and education. Newman's upbringing in a diverse religious household shaped his worldview and curiosity about human character. After high school, he attended Kenyon College, where he pursued academics and theater, before further refining his craft at Yale University and the Actors Studio in New York. Under the guidance of legendary mentors like Lee Strasberg, Newman honed his acting skills and developed the subtlety and depth that would define his career. These years of rigorous study, combined with his wartime experiences, created a foundation of discipline and focus that carried through every performance, ultimately establishing him as one of the most versatile and respected actors of his generation. Hollywood breakthrough. Newman's early film work in the 1950s brought him gradual recognition. His role as Rocky Graziano in Somebody Up There Likes Me, 1956, revealed his natural intensity, charisma, and screen presence. However, it was his portrayal of Brick and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1958, alongside Elizabeth Taylor, that catapulted him to stardom. These early successes highlighted his ability to inhabit complex characters, balancing vulnerability with magnetism. Newman's combination of icy blue eyes, understated charm, and raw emotional power quickly made him a standout in Hollywood, signaling the arrival of an actor capable of transforming both classic and contemporary narratives on the silver screen. Rise to iconic status. During the 1960s and 1970s, Newman became synonymous with the anti-hero archetype, portraying characters who were morally complex, flawed, yet compelling. In films such as The Hustler, 1961, HUD, 1963, Cool Hand Luke, 1967, and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, he cemented his reputation as a performer of extraordinary range. Critics praised his ability to balance charisma with vulnerability, while audiences admired his magnetic presence. Newman's performances reflected the shifting cultural currents of his era, challenging traditional notions of heroism and masculinity, and solidifying his place among the most influential actors of the 20th century, admired both for skill and authenticity. Mastery and recognition. By the 1980s, Newman's career had entered a phase of enduring mastery. Films like The Verdict, 1982, showcased his dramatic versatility, while The Color of Money, 1986, directed by Martin Scorsese, earned him the long-awaited Academy Award for Best Actor. Revisiting the character of Fast Eddie Felson, more than 2 decades after The Hustler, Newman demonstrated remarkable nuance, blending wisdom, cunning, and introspection. His performance was widely celebrated for emotional depth, authenticity, and subtle charm. Even after decades in Hollywood, Newman continued to surprise and captivate audiences, proving his ability to adapt to new roles, directors, and cinematic styles without losing his distinctive presence. Later career and enduring talent. Newman's later films demonstrated a shift toward understated, character-driven storytelling. In Nobody's Fool, 1994, he portrayed Donald J. Sullivan, a gruff yet humane man navigating the complexities of small-town life. Critics praised the performance for its subtlety, humor, and emotional resonance, hailing it as one of the finest of his career. Newman's talent for fully inhabiting a character, conveying internal conflict and quiet dignity, affirmed his status as one of Hollywood's most accomplished actors. Even in his later years, his work resonated deeply, proving that artistic growth and human empathy remained at the center of his craft. Personal life and relationships. Newman's personal life was marked by devotion, curiosity, and strong ethical convictions. He married Jackie White early in life, but later formed a profound and enduring partnership with Joanne Woodward, which would become one of Hollywood's most celebrated marriages. Newman valued integrity both on and off screen, and maintained close friendships with collaborators like A.E. Hotchner. His strong moral compass also influenced his professional judgments, including his well-known disdain for Richard Burton, whose public and personal chaos he found intolerable, particularly for Elizabeth Taylor. Newman's personal relationships reflected a careful balance of loyalty, respect, and unwavering principles, rivalries, and convictions. Among Hollywood peers, Newman was known for his frank opinions and sharp discernment. His well-documented dislike of Richard Burton stemmed from both personal and ethical reasons. Newman recognized Burton's talent, but could not forgive his mercurial temperament and the drama it created around those he cared for. This strong judgment revealed Newman's commitment to human decency and authenticity. He rarely expressed anger, yet in Burton's case, Newman considered him a rare exception. His opinions were rooted not in envy but in a profound sense of justice, loyalty, and concern for the impact of others' actions on those he respected and admired. Passion beyond acting. Outside of film, Newman pursued other passions with equal intensity. A lifelong enthusiast of auto racing, he competed professionally in the 1970s and 1980s, co-owning Newman/Haas Racing, a successful team in the kart IndyCar series. Racing, he admitted, was the only pursuit beyond acting that made him feel fully alive. His competitive drive, strategic thinking, and desire for precision mirrored his approach to acting. Whether on the track or behind the camera, Newman displayed relentless focus, discipline, and a pursuit of excellence, reflecting his larger philosophy. Dedication and authenticity in every endeavor mattered above all else. Philanthropy and social impact. Perhaps Newman's most enduring legacy lies in his humanitarian work. In 1982, he co-founded Newman's Own, a food company that donated 100% of profits to charity, eventually surpassing $600 million in donations worldwide. He also founded the Hole in the Wall Gang Camp, a summer retreat for children with serious illnesses, offering hope, joy, and community to thousands. Newman's philanthropy was driven by genuine empathy, not publicity. Through these initiatives, he combined business acumen with social responsibility, demonstrating that a life of wealth and fame could be harnessed to improve countless lives, leaving a legacy far beyond cinema, health challenges, and private courage. In June 2008, Newman was diagnosed with lung cancer, a fact revealed to the public after more than a year of private struggle. Treated at the prestigious Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City, he approached his illness with characteristic dignity and humility. A former heavy smoker, Newman's diagnosis underscored the long-term risks of the habit, which he had abandoned in 1986. Despite personal suffering, he continued to engage with family, friends, and philanthropic work. His approach to health challenges reflected the same resilience and grace that defined his public life, inspiring admiration from fans and colleagues alike. Legacy and passing. Paul Newman passed away peacefully on September 26, 2008, at his home in Westport, Connecticut, at age 83. Cremation and a private service reflected his understated approach to personal matters. Yet, his influence continues to reverberate through cinema, philanthropy, and popular culture. Newman's life blended artistry, humanitarianism, and business innovation in extraordinary ways. Colleagues remember him as a man of talent, discipline, and integrity whose performances spanned decades with consistency and authenticity. Newman's enduring legacy is not just in the roles he played, but in the lives he touched, both on screen and in the real world. Conclusion. A timeless icon. Paul Newman's life was a testament to excellence, empathy, and human integrity. From his early days in Shaker Heights to Hollywood stardom, competitive racing, and global philanthropy, he consistently embodied passion, authenticity, and moral clarity. His films captured the complexity of human emotion, while his humanitarian work transformed millions of lives. Newman's unique combination of talent, ethics, and generosity created a legacy that transcends celebrity, reminding the world that true greatness lies not only in personal achievement, but in the positive impact one leaves behind. His life remains an enduring inspiration,